All I can hear is the rain on my roof.
Hi, my name is Tom. Today I'm here with Ariana Brophy. Thanks very much for coming along. How are you doing?
I am very good. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. It's very polite and Canadian,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
very
We get
Canadian.
straight off the bat.
I'm sorry for all the thank yous.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ooh.
So you're a folk musician, are you? Yeah?
Well, my name's Ariana, as we know.
Yeah.
I play folk music. I'm from Canada. I come from a background with a lot of music. My dad was musical from a massive Irish musical family. And I think I got a lot of that.
And you have a family band, I understand.
Yes. So from infancy, I was carted around in a carrier from band gig to band gig.
And so now you're doing it alone.
I am.
You've left the nest. You're playing
all
music.
alone.
You're playing by yourself. And
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about that transition. What led you to wanting to play, write and play your own music?
So I picked up a guitar, started teaching myself how to play, and decided after a couple of weeks that I wanted to write an album and do a cross-country tour, and all very crazy ideas because Canada is really big. But I recorded an album 4 months after learning how to play guitar, or starting, and then 4 months later was on a cross-country tour.
That's amazing. Quite impressive.
Yeah, I'm impressed with myself. Yeah.
And what kind of music did your parents bring you up on?
My dad really liked the popular music from his time. He really loved the Grease soundtrack.
Yep.
The Bee Gees, Roy Orbison, Bare Naked Ladies,
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
Lots of...
All the greats.
Yeah.
And so how did that taste in music develop to where you are now? Now you're playing lots of this melancholic folk stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Bee Gees to
folk music.
To folk it's a bit of a transition. How did you, tell me a little bit about that process as you grew older?
Well, I mean, I did the teenage angst thing where I didn't really know who I was.
Emo kids?
Yeah, it's not a good thing. But I think a lot of it was me kind of understanding that I had my own feelings and my own opinions on things, and finding music that I felt understood everything I was kind of dealing with. Having the ability to kind of put things out gave me motivation, because I figured, if I can put into music what I'm feeling, maybe somebody else somewhere in the world who can't find the words to explain things for themselves can say, hey, I'm feeling a lot of things right now. Can you listen to this song? This is how I feel.
I can definitely resonate with that. A lot of the time I'll listen to an artist or a song or something, and I'm like, that has just pinpointed exactly what I'm going through, but I don't have the emotional intelligence to figure that out myself. Yeah. But the song helps you understand what I'm going through. So that's really an amazing thing to do, and to want to help other people through your music is really commendable. You mentioned earlier before we were shooting that you tell a story, you talk about your music quite a lot whilst you play. Tell us a little bit about that.
So about 2 years ago, I decided to move to Montreal from Western Canada, which is where I'm from. And there was a lot going on in my home and with my family and my dad's health at the time. So I felt like I didn't feel like I could pick up and go. And my dad kind of encouraged me, and he said, if you don't do it now, you're going to regret it. So I want you to do this. So I did. I packed up everything that I could fit into my truck and turned it into a little kind of camper van, and I spent 30 days driving across Canada on my own.
Amazing.
Playing shows on the way. But the way I left, I felt a bit like people might think I was abandoning my family or that I was running away from my problems. In the long run, I think it was less that I was running away from something and more that I was running kind of towards the life that I wanted and the person I wanted to become. And I had pulled over on the side of the road to sleep. And it was very late at night, and all I could hear was the semis going by on the highway next to me. And it started to rain, and the rain just got louder and louder, and then I couldn't hear the semis, and I was in this small cocoon of silence. And it was the first time I realized that I was okay with the fact that I was leaving. And I was more concerned with what other people thought about it than with the fact that I had actually picked up and left. So I wrote a song about it.
Great. We're going to hear that. So well, introduce that track for us then.
My name is Ariana Brophy, and this is Running.
All I can hear is the rain on my roof and the light from the street lamps is barely slipping through the cracks in my curtains and the tint of the car. It's a new kind of home. I'm a new kind of far. I followed Orion for 3 nights at least, and the moon keeps on summoning me further east, and the hardest part is waking up alone every night. But somehow I'm certain what I'm doing is right. Say what you want to, but I'm not running. I am not running away. This morning when I woke up, I wrote my name in the dew and wondered in this city if I'd say I love you to a stranger or a lover, to someone I could hold. There's no history, no pain here, and I'm feeling bold. Say what you want to, but I'm not running. I am not running away. All I can hear is the rain on my roof and the light from the street lamps is barely slipping through the cracks in my curtains and the tint of the car. It's a new kind of home. I'm a new kind of far.
What social media, like, you're on Apple Music and Spotify?
I am on everything.
Yeah.
Under Ariana Brophy. My Twitter and my Instagram are @LynTrue.
That was Ariana Brophy playing for us. Please go and check her out. Links are in the description. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you soon.
I didn't say anything where you were like, ooh, cringy?
No.
No? Great.
You mentioned death twice, though.
I know, that was so dark. Yeah, maybe just cut out that bit.
I was like, there's the first. I was like, oh, that went off to a strong start. Immediately just like approach you
Let's
on
just
like
not
someone
talk
dying.
about the October show. Yeah.